Anita Dobson. To say, Colleen and Frankie and me all very, very, very excited.
Wait.
Are you excited? Do you like a Christmas movie, Janet?
No.
No? Shocker.
Shock.
So there's 3 out of the 4 of us very excited.
I
We love a
wait.
Christmas movie.
Did you love doing that?
I did. I got to be flirty and, you know, hope that there might be a bit of a love interest going for dear old Molly. It was nice, yeah.
And are you like us? Do you binge Christmas movies at this time of year?
Not really, no. I've been working a lot, so I haven't had a chance to binge any television, really. But I do love them. I mean, it was lovely to do. It was one of those jobs, you know, where you just have a really nice time.
Yeah.
Everybody was fun. The couple that are the main love interests were really sweet to work with, and it was just nice. And it was very Christmassy.
What do you and Brian do on Christmas Day?
We don't know what we're going to do. I think just shut the door and be quiet.
Do you do the cooking?
Yes,
You do?
I do.
Now, you won't be having a goose, will you?
No.
Because you're a vegetarian or
Vegetarian. I'm vegetarian. Brian's desperately trying to be a good vegan.
Okay.
Brian's like me, it's hard, yeah.
It is
but I'm
hard,
doing
isn't
my
it?
best,
Especially
yeah.
on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not hard, actually, that bit. It's just hard all the other bits to be vegan.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So, do you play board games?
I thought you could say, do you play the guitar for him?
I've got this vision of you and Brian having your dinner, lunch, whatever. Then, what do you do?
We don't know yet. We'll probably go for a little drive around the grounds. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, you can, you know, you're Lady May now.
I know.
You can drive around the grounds as Lady May.
Who'd have thought it, eh?
Do you think like that, though, sometimes? Like, do you wake up and think, what's happened? How did I get from there to there?
I guess so, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as a youngster, as a young girl, you know, you have little dreams, don't you, that you want to do, where you want to get to. So, yeah, I think I'm very lucky to still be working.
We all had dreams of marrying a big rock star, and yours came true. That's not fair, Anita.
Yeah. Is it not?
Your dreams came true. That's
but I
not
did
fair.
have some rough times in between.
Did
so
you?
Don't think it's too unfair.
Married 23 years now?
Yeah.
Is that correct? It's incredible, right? Now, there's always a question when we have audience members who've been married for quite a while. We always ask them, what is the secret to a long-lasting relationship and a long-lasting marriage? What would you say is the secret with you and Brian?
It's very simple. If you love him, you stay. If you don't, go.
Simple.
I love that Ange that just comes out again. It's still there, isn't it?
She's always there.
It's that facial expression. If you love him, stay. If you don't, go. I love it.
Anita, you don't need to work anymore. So what makes you pick a job now? Because I've read you're going to be in the next series of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Wow. What made you say, OK, I'm going to do...
Do you know, being born in the East End, you've got a work ethic that you can't lose. And what you do is who you are. You know, I'm a dustman, I'm a doctor, I'm an actress. And I love my job. So I just work as long as I can.
Yeah. And you're very good at it, and we love watching it, don't we? Yeah. I do have to ask, what was it like to work with Shooty, obviously new Doctor Who?
Oh, my God, he's gorgeous. He can act, he can sing, he can dance.
He's amazing.
And he's so lovely to work with. What a nice boy, yeah, really good. He deserves everything he's got
He
coming
really
to
does. He's good people, isn't he, Shooty?
Yes.
He's amazing. Go on.
So we're talking about Cindy coming back into EastEnders, weren't we, before?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. How amazing
From the
is that?
dead.
From the dead. Which leads me to...
Would I?
Would you? You could.
No, but we're not about to give you a surprise.
But the thing is, what would I do? Would I be, you know, you already had somebody in the shower for Lord knows how long. Would I be in the toilet for like 2 years?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah. But I
Anything's
don't think
possible.
so. Not at this late stage in the game. Probably not, no.
Very
Not even
disappointed.
for a bit.
Not even for a bit. What, just one scene as a ghost?
Oh, don't do
A
that.
ghost in a Vic. Yeah.
No.
In terms of you know, how your life has changed, I know that Colleen touched on it a little bit earlier on, but do you sometimes look back and you sort of think about where your family has been and where they are now? Because it has been quite the journey, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. I mean, I come from, you know, either hard up back in the day, you know. And my mum said to me, she said, if you want to go to drama school, she said, we can pay for 1 term. And it's like, it's not going to do it, really, is it? So, but I was lucky. I got a grant. So I managed to, you know, I still stayed at home with Mum's cooking, so I never lost any weight. But I travelled all the way uptown to Knightsbridge. So I had two voices, one that talked like that and one that was terribly well-spoken, because that's what my teacher told me to do. So I did. So it was weird. And I'd go home and she'd say, why are you talking like that?
I bet she was incredibly proud of you.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you
They're
still
gone
slip
now.
into the East End accent sometimes when you're with friends?
Yeah, if I'm telling jokes. Or I'm drunk, you know.
Do you think that performer will always be in you?
I suppose so, yeah. I think it's something that's there now. And I just thought, I love people. And I love that you think in a certain situation, if something goes wrong, that you'd react a certain way. And then the thing happens and you react completely differently. And it fascinates me as to how people react to things. People react very, very differently. Like when my husband had a heart attack, I just froze for about 30... I just couldn't sort of comprehend that it was happening. I thought, no, he's just pulled a muscle or something, you know, he's overdone it, you know.
And then what happened?
And then suddenly your brain unfreezes and then it crashes into action and you think, call the doctor, get a brandy, get an aspirin, get all of them, that's for me.
But anyway, it's interesting you tell the story about sort of going from the East End into town in order to be able to practice your craft. And we lost Anna Sher a couple of weeks ago, and one of the things that she was amazing at was bringing working-class actors and actresses to the forefront. Do you feel like that still happens now in terms of a lot of the working-class actors wanting to get ahead and wanting to crack Hollywood? Do you think they still can?
I think they can, because anything's possible, but it's hard. But then life is hard, everything's hard. When I was at drama school, they said, oh, it's a really difficult term this year. And I spoke to somebody else and they said, oh, last year was terrible, you know, not many people got through. It's always going to be difficult. So you just have to say, life's not meant to be easy, so you just take the knocks on the chin and keep pushing on if you want to do it.
And that's a really good advice for life, I think. Very good advice for life. And Christmas at the Holiday Inn is out on all platforms now, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, Anita Dobson.
Thank you.